Hey everybody, and welcome to my usual me, and welcome back to State of Decay 2, where today we ask the question, do you really need a doctor, and is it worth holding out for one? Alright guys, well, I went ahead and I spent the last 5 hours looking for a damn doctor, pardon my language, but yeah, and we went ahead and we upgraded, I found a soldier, and we went ahead and I gave him, I have a medicine book because I always keep my books, right? I always keep books so I can teach new people. If I find a better person than the one I've got, I want to replace the old one and bring in a better one. Now his traits aren't bad, right? He's an army grunt, retro gamer, grew up poor, and then he learned medicine. Nothing negative about this fella, really. And he's a trader, and he's going to give me +1 labor if I kept him. But I went ahead and I gave him the medicine training, so we could upgrade our infirmary to infirmary 3. Now, infirmary 1, guys, is just basically it's your basic infirmary, and it's going to give you a plague treatment bed and one plague treatment bed, and you're going to be able to. You can't heal actual injuries. You need an infirmary 2 for that, right? So for infirmary 2, it's going to allow you to treat blood plague victims, which infirmary 1 as well. You're going to be able to do craft medicals, which infirmary 2 will allow you to do bandages, weak painkillers, and craft painkillers. It's also going to allow you to make the blood plague cure and the bulk luxury item cure that you can sell for 500 influence. You need 8 meds and you need 20 plague samples to make one. I do this all the time. In fact, before I change maps or I end a legacy, I make bulk plague cure so I have extra influence when I go to another map. I shove it in somebody's backpack, and then I go and when we go to the next map, they have this, and we have extra influence to sell. This is the most influence you can sell anything for, I think, in the entire game, is the bulk plague cure. And it costs 8 meds and 20 plague samples. So if you're out there killing plague zombies anyway in hearts, you may as well be making this and be making some stuff. Anyway, getting back to Infirmary 3. Infirmary 3, guys, unlocks strong painkillers, but you need a pharmacology for that. So I don't have a pharmacist because my chemist is actually a munitions chemist. So I don't have a pharmacologist. So, but it allows you to make first aid kits. Ooh, first aid kits. Who really cares? It restores 50 lost max health from trauma and injuries, and it can recover a maximum of 3 injuries. But your infirmary 2 can do that. I mean, you can do that out in the field. Now, that's the only thing. It takes 2 jugs of ethanol and 3 meds and 25 parts, but you can do that here with infirmary 2. It allows you to treat your active character. Infirmary 2 allows you to treat your active character, recover 50 max health, and up to 3 injuries from an active character. You hit that twice. It takes 3 meds to do it. You hit that a couple of times if you need to. If you have more than 3 things wrong with your character, of course, if you have more than three traumas, chances are you're going to be dead. But you can do that with an Infirmary 2, but Infirmary 3 adds the primary care, which means you can up your max health, your total max health, by 50 for an hour. And that only takes 3 meds to do. That's not bad. That gives your character a little bit more oomph when you're out in the field. But it doesn't really appeal to me. It does, but I don't see many situations where I'm not going to be prepared when I go into the field. And if I'm not, then I'm not going to be thinking about this before I leave in the first place. So, now once you get your doctor leveled up, he'll have a choice between surgery or pathology. And so if he's a surgeon, it gives you 150% injury and trauma recovery for an hour, and that costs 3 meds. Or it'll boost your infection recovery by 300% for an hour if you want to use 15 plague samples and 2 meds. That's expensive. If I have 15 plague samples, I'm sorry, I'm going to go out and get 5 more, and I'm going to make a bulk plague cure for influence. So is it worth having a doctor around? I don't know. That's really up to your usual gaming, you guys. Play your usual game. Be your usual you, and you, if you want a doctor, this is what you're going to get. You do have 3 beds. I don't know where the 3rd bed is, but there are 3 plague beds in case you get swarmed by plague zombies and you don't have enough cure laying around to cure 3 people. You got 3 people you can shove in the beds, and they can heal up. They can begin. They can slow down the process, so they don't. That must be the 3rd bed. That chair there. Rhodey's sitting in it. What's up, Rhodey? Huh? Are you man spreading? Don't man spread, dude. H3H3. Look it up. All right. So anyway, guys. Well, that's my take on the doctor. I don't think I need him, so I'm going to let him go, because not only is he an extra body that I have to feed, but he's also an extra body that I have to worry about the sound. So yeah, right now my threat level's 3. We're going to make it threat level 4 right fast. Let's go ahead and walk it over here, guys. You want to help say goodbye to my doctor? Hey, Rhodey, you're good at this. Come here, girl. I know you like it. Come here. Yeah, she didn't say anything. She's just like, what? Switch to this character. Let's go here. Miles, I love you, bud. There was nothing wrong with you except the fact that you were an experiment. I apologize for this. We're going to have to hit X. By the way, if you want to exile a community member, guys, what I do is I go into the person I want to exile. I find someone else, anybody else. I have them follow me, because otherwise your characters wander around. You'll lose the guy you want to exile. So what I do is I have someone follow me, then I switch into that character, then I go in and hit N and make sure the proper one is highlighted, and then hit X. It'll ask you, do you want to mark this survivor for exile? Yes, we do. And then we go ahead and back out of it, and we talk to Miles. And we have... Oh, hey, no, I had the voices turned down. Oh, no, you can't hear it. I think he understood. Yep, they had a little thing. And, oh, you also get medical advice, guys, as a radio command for having a doctor. Medical advice is supposed to give you... You're supposed to be able to call in, like, heals. It didn't seem to work right now, so I wasn't using it. You are supposed to be able to call in heals as well. So it might be worth it for you. It's not worth it for me. I'm not going to have a doctor in my group. And as a matter of fact, as of tomorrow, we're going to introduce you to my group. So, tomorrow, whenever I put the next video up. So, all right, guys, well, as of right now, as I always say, I am my usual me. You be your usual you. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. We'll see you again in State of Decay 2 in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye. I think we might be getting... What do we got going on here? Come here, you. Hey, crazy. Die. Bye, guys.